Hi everyone, this is a video for mid-test assignment for subject Applied Linguistics, and this is my beautiful lecturer. You can see how beautiful her smile is. Her name is Dr. Rosdiana Rajagukguk M.Hum, and this is me. Let me introduce myself. Hi, let me introduce myself. My name is Karolina Saragih. I am a student of postgraduate HKBP Nomensan University of Medan, and now I would like to explain about behaviorism theory. Let's check it. So this video is about applied linguistics, and the topic is behaviorism theory in learning. As a teacher, we need to know what is behaviorism theory, and I would like to explain to us about this theory. Have you ever wondered how people learn and behave? So behaviorism and education, or behavioral learning theory, is a branch of physical that focus on how people learn through their interaction. The aim of this presentation is to explore the history, the concept, and the application of behavioral learning in education. Behaviorism theory in education focus on changes in behavior that can be observed as a result of the learning process. So here is the history of behaviorism. And here's some theory about behaviorism. Ivan Pavlov says that behaviorism change stems from environment influence, but John B. Watson says that it's collecting from the work into the other by psychologists. And the third theory based on Skinner. Skinner says that behaviorism is work continued. It's not stop. It can continue to develop the field of behaviorism, and it's attempted to broaden the definition of the theory. And here's about the Skinner. Skinner's contribution to behaviorism is continue to be the most widely used today, like a better understanding of how internal processes contributed to the theory. It's also the greater understanding and practical application. And here is some principle of behavioral learning. Behavioral learning have four principles. What are they? The first is behavior is controlled by the consequences. And the second one is reinforcement. It's a reward, punishment. And the fourth one is acting something. And here you can see this is the diagram of behaviorism theory. So there is a stimulus that provided by the instructor, and the learner will give us the response, and it can be because the reinforcement from the instructor. And here is three rules of the learning behavior. Number one, classical conditioning is when a natural stimulus becomes associated with a particular response. And operant conditioning and observational learning. Behaviorism learning theory in the classroom is the key in understanding how to motivate and help students. So we, as a teacher, we need to motivate them so they will interest with our lesson, and it can be positive reinforcement, because the positive reinforcement is the key of the behavioral learning theory. Without the positive reinforcement, students will quickly feel bored with our lesson. So we need to be a good teacher. Next, this is some behaviorism learning strategies. Like teacher can do these things in their class, like give drills, may practice, the students like do the question and answer, guide practice, regular review, and positive reinforcements. The criticism of behaviorist theory is therapy only modifies behavior, not emotion. Behavior theory fails to connect important factors in therapy and counseling. And number 3, behavioral theory does not provide a process of understanding. Number 4, behavior therapy seeks to eliminate symptoms rather than identify causes. 5, behavioral theory is controlled and manipulated by the therapist. This is some ways to address commonly raised criticism against behavioral theory. We can see together. Building a foundation with our teacher and students with their experience, and they will happy. The application of behaviorist theory in real life. So it can be behavioral management and behavioral theory. And here we have also behavioral control, like the behaviorist theory can be applied in behavioral control to regulate undesirable behaviors into desirable ones. For example, behavioral control is used in education to manage the students' misbehavior. And here we have the benefit of behaviorism theory in education. What is the benefit? For example, is when we give the reward to the students, then we'll have extra recess time when they correctly answer question in a quiz. So we can do this in our class. They can memorize. We are a good teacher that help them, and this is the benefit. So when we give the rewards, it will be increase the likelihood. When we give the punishment, it decrease the likelihood. We can do the younger children tend to respond very positively to positive reinforcement, or like give them stickers, words, and treats are highly motivating for them. Behaviorist techniques such as giving out grades for good work can be highly motivating. Students strive for an A grade because this reward is for appropriate behavior. From young children to university students, behaviorism is an integral part of education. So this is behaviorism theory in education. The first one is shallow learning, and second one is not addressing root behaviors. What is shallow learning means? This generally leads students to try to memorize correct response rather than digging deeper into understanding a topic. Example, a behaviorist method would encourage students to memorize the fact that 5 times 5 is 25, but doesn't necessarily mean the students actually knows why 5 times 5 is 25. And not addressing roots behavior. When using behaviors as a behavior management technique, we tend to punish misbehavior without understanding why a student have misbehaving. So I think that's all about behaviorism theory. I hope we as a teacher, we can apply this theory in our classroom, so we can give them reward as a positive reinforcement, or sometimes we can give them a punishment as negative reinforcement in a correct way, in a correct place, so we can increase their score in English lesson like that. So that's all for explanation about behaviorism theory. I hope you guys like it, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and share the video. Maybe it can be useful for us. Thank you everyone. Goodbye.